A global megacity that attracts over 5 million visitors annually, hosts one of the world's largest film festivals, and has produced some of the greatest rappers of all time. Welcome to Toronto, Canada, a city so nice they named it twice. The thing is, though, despite its reputation as a multicultural utopia, Toronto was not always so welcoming. In fact, the city's history is marked by tragedy, hardship, and systemic racism. But perhaps it's precisely this journey that makes Toronto's story so compelling. So get ready to discover how a tiny fur shack became a global megacity. Act 1. The Fur Trade Foothold, 1600s, 1700s. The story of Toronto dates back to the early 1600s, when French explorers and traders established a network of forts and trading posts along the shores of Lake Ontario. These voyageurs paddled their canoes down the Humber River, where they would trade with the local First Nations, the Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Anishinaabe, who had thrived in this region for thousands of years. They exchanged European goods, like kettles and blankets, for the ever-valuable beaver pelts. But as far as settlements go, this was just a pit stop. That all changed when the British showed up. Act 2. Redcoats, Rebellion and Railroads, 1793–1867. As part of the larger conflict between Britain and the United States, a delegation led by Governor Simcoe arrived in 1793 to establish a new British military port and named it York. But peace didn't last long. In 1812, during the War of 1812, American troops captured York, looted and burned much of the town before retreating. Governor Simcoe then rebuilt the settlement, making it bigger and better than before. Throughout the rest of the 1800s, various European nations colonized and industrialized, leading to significant migration patterns. Fleeing the potato famine, millions of Irish people sought refuge in Canada, with many settling in Toronto. Similarly, Scots arrived in search of better opportunities. The completion of Canada's first railroad in 1853 further solidified Toronto's position as a transportation hub, attracting more settlers and fueling the city's growth. Despite fires, economic recessions, and the occasional rabid dog epidemic, Toronto kept growing. By 1867, it had become the capital of the newly formed province of Ontario and was well on its way to becoming one of the most important cities in Canada. But what really put Toronto on the map was something altogether different. Act 3. The Diversity Explosion, 1945 today. After the Second World War, Toronto experienced an unprecedented wave of immigration from all corners of the globe. Italians brought their cafes and bakeries. The Caribbean community showcased their culture through music and dance, including the famous Caravana Festival. And the taste of Korea soon permeated the streets of Kensington Market with mouth-watering barbecue. By 1971, over 50% of Toronto's population was foreign-born. Today, over 200 languages are spoken in the city, and 1 in 4 Torontonians was born outside of Canada. So what's the secret sauce that makes Toronto so darn attractive? Is it the geography? Maybe not. Plenty of other Canadian cities are blessed with similar natural beauty. Is it the oil? Nope. Toronto isn't exactly an energy capital. How about hockey? Well, they've got that going for them, but no, seriously, it's not hockey. Toronto's success story can be attributed to a potent mix of policy, people, and pragmatism. Unlike many cities that resisted diversity, Toronto embraced it, building schools, public transit, and housing that could accommodate newcomers in multiple languages. Of course, this wasn't always easy. The influx of immigrants put a strain on resources and services, and there were times when tensions flared. But Toronto's leaders and residents found ways to bridge cultural divides, creating one of the most welcoming cities in the world. Walking down the streets of downtown Toronto, you can feel this energy. The city's skyline, dominated by the iconic CN Tower, is a testament to its ambition. The vibrant street art and diverse culinary scene reflect its multiculturalism. Whether you're sipping a double-double at a local coffee shop or catching a Raptors game, you can't help but be swept up in the city's infectious enthusiasm. Now, granted, Toronto isn't perfect. Like any city, it grapples with issues of inequality, poverty, and environmental challenges. But its commitment to diversity and inclusivity remains unwavering. So what's your Toronto story? Did you grow up here? Did you move here for school or work? Or maybe you're just visiting? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to follow for more stories about the amazing cities of our world that rose from nothing to something. We've got tons of videos about the histories of cities around the world. You won't learn this stuff anywhere else. Thanks for watching. See you next time.